Google just changed how customers find local businesses. And right now, it's easier than ever to show up before your competitors because most contractors are completely ignoring their Google business profile. Now, I've spent the last 2 years studying what's actually moving the needle for home service businesses. I'm talking about pressure washers, landscapers, roofers. And I can tell you that the guys that are getting all the calls aren't doing anything complicated. So I'm going to show you 5 fixes that you can make today, right now. Pull out your phone if you want. You can literally do these while you watch. Let's get into it. Number 1, add photos. And I don't mean when you get around to it. I mean right now, from your phone. Here's exactly what to do. Open the Google Maps app on your phone. Search your business name. Tap your listing. Scroll down and you'll see Add Photos. Tap it. Now, pick 3 photos from your camera roll, before and after shots. They're golden. Golden. A driveway you just cleaned, a yard that you just finished. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be real. Upload those 3. Takes 60 seconds. Here's what most businesses don't realize. Google watches that stuff. Fresh photos tell Google that you're an active, real business. You're not some listing from 2019 that might be dead. 60 seconds, you do it right now if you want. Number 2, and this one's going to feel tedious, but trust me, list every service that you offer in your Google business profile individually. Most contractors that I'm seeing now, their profile might say something like pressure washing. Well, that's it. Well, that's leaving a lot of money on the table. So here's what to do. On your profile, tap Edit Services. Now, you don't just put your main category there. Break it down. Driveway cleaning, sidewalk cleaning, deck washing, gutter cleaning, roof soft wash, fence cleaning. Every single thing you do listed separately. Why? Well, because when someone searches deck washing near me, and people actually do search that specific, Google looks at your service list, and if it's not there, you might not show up. I've seen guys add their full service list and start showing up for searches that they never ranked for before. Same business, just finally told Google what it is they actually do. Now, if you're doing this with me and you really would love to know where you actually stand in your Google search results, every week I pull visibility data, things like heat maps that show exactly where businesses in their local community are ranking and how they're showing up and where they're not showing up. If you're interested in that, drop your business name in the comments below or hit the link button in the description. I'll pull your data up for free, and then you'll know exactly where you stand and what needs fixed in your local market. Number 3, go respond to your reviews right now, at least the last 3. And I don't mean just thanks. That's nothing. That's really worse than nothing because it looks lazy. Here's what actually works. Open your profile, tap Reviews, find one of those reviews that you haven't responded to, and now write something personal. Use their name. Mention the job. Have it say something like, "Thanks, Mike. It was great working on your driveway last week. That oil stain was a tough one, but it came out clean. Appreciate you taking the time to leave a review." See what that does? It's personal. It mentions the service. It shows anyone reading that you actually pay attention, that you see people, that you care. Do 3 of those. It'll take 5 minutes. And every future customer who reads those reviews, well, they're going to be seeing how you treat people. And that's going to matter. Number 4, post an update. Just one. Google gives you this feature called posts. Most contractors, home service businesses don't even know these exist. And the ones who do, they never use it. But here's how. On your profile, write 1 or 2 sentences about a job that you just finished. Add a photo. Talk about how difficult it was or something you overcame while doing it. Hit post, and that's it. Something like, just finished this driveway in Chicago. Homeowner said it hadn't been this clean in 10 years. Came out looking brand new. If you're in the area, give us a call. Something like that. Takes 2 minutes, and it does two things. One, again, it tells Google that you're active. This is important. Two, when someone finds your profile, they see recent work, proof that you're out there every day doing jobs right now. So do this once a week, and you're ahead of 90% of your competition. 90%. Number 5, and this one will trip people up more than you'd think it would, but just make sure your Google profile matches what your website says, or make sure that your website matches what your Google business profile says. I know that sounds obvious, but you'd be shocked about how many people don't check this. Your business name, is it exactly the same in both places? Not kind of the same. It has to be exactly the same. Your phone number, same format. If one has dashes and one has dots, that can cause some issues. Your address, make sure it's spelled the same way everywhere. Street versus ST. Google will notice this. So why does this matter? Well, Google cross-checks everything. It looks at your profile and then looks at your website and then asks, is this the same business? Can I trust this business? If there's confusion on anything, if anything doesn't match, Google's trust goes down. Just a little, but could be enough to not show you to a search result. And those little things can add up. So open up your profile, open up your website, put them side by side, make sure that they match. 2 minutes, easy fix. Now, these aren't secrets. They're just the things that most people never get around to doing. Here's the one thing I need you to do right now. Pick one of those 5, just one, and do it right after you're finished watching this video. The guys who are winning online, they're not smarter than you, and they're not necessarily better at their job than you are. They just do those small things, and they do them consistently. That's the whole game. Now, if you would like to understand why some businesses show up 15 miles out from their address and others can barely show up at the end of their own street, that's exactly what I break down in this video right here. Click it, and I'll see you there.